So this kind of thinking is what has made our country retrogress all this while. It's all about numbers. It's not about wisdom. It's not about the content of the character. It is not about who can do the work. It's about who has the following. These are the people who believe in the archaic mantra that the end justifies the means. It's not true. The end cannot justify the means. The means should justify the end. My brother, my sister. Those who say the end justifies the means are trying to tell you that it doesn't matter what route they take to success. The most important thing is that they must be successful. No, we don't believe in that. My brother, it's not every rich man who got his money the right way. Some killed people to make money. Some other people stole from people. Others, my brother, my sister, destroyed the society in order to make their money. Are all rich people equal? No. Some of them have what is called ill-gotten wealth. If you say politics is all about numbers, I beg to differ, sir. I hear his name is Chairman Coker. This is the first time I'm hearing this name. My brother, my sister. But I will want us to think about this carefully. What this man is saying is what is actually on the ground. Any politician is looking for who has the numbers. Who can give them the numbers to win the election? They are not looking for those who have the brains. They are not looking for the creme de la creme of all the brains and the contents. All they want is who has the following. My brother, if you agree with me, it's not every following that is out of merit. Some people are murderers and they have a following. Some people control the crowd with their ill-gotten wealth. And some other people control the crowd for other reasons apart from genuine developmental issues and reasons. I don't know how many people are following this conversation. But my brother, as long as we continue saying, it's all about numbers, it's all about numbers, my brother, my sister, it is not always the price of the commodity translates into the quality of the product. Write it down. It is not always that the price of the commodity translates into the quality of the product. Those of you who studied a little bit of economics, you will get to understand that walking into a shop and trying to buy a product and just seeing that, oh, this one is priced higher than the other, even though they are almost the same product, does not necessarily mean that the one with the highest price is the most qualitative. My brother, my sister, let us think about this very seriously. Politics should not be a game of numbers. Politics should be a game of quality brains. As long as we continue dwelling on the numbers and not on the quality of the brains and what leaders and candidates will bring to the table, we will continue to dwindle in oblivion. Our nation will never develop. Any fool can have a following. My brother, go and murder people and make your money. You would have 1 trillion people following you. Does it make you a wise man? Good enough to lead? Some of these utterances are not well thought of. Some of these utterances are so infantile. Some of these utterances, my brother, my sister, are nothing good to write home about. I leave it here. Now the next thing, I am reading It's coming from Peace FM Online, and it says, suspending Ghana's lithium deal is an absolute sensible move. Parliament told. Let's read this. Editor-in-chief of the Insight newspaper, Kwesi Pratt Jr., has thrown his support behind those calling for the suspension of the lithium agreement between Government of Ghana and Barari DV Limited. Kwesi Pratt Jr., speaking on Peace FM's morning show, joined Sam Okujeto, a member of the Council of State and Civil Society Organization, insisting on Parliament not to ratify the mining lease. They argue the deal is not rewarding enough, so must be suspended for further and better consultations and clarifications. I leave it here. Hear this. My brother. If I ever become the president of this nation, and I'll never be, mining is going to come to a halt. Nobody will dig the ground for anything, gold, diamond, lithium, or whatever, until we are sure that any hole we dig in the earth will not be detrimental to us in terms of pollution. My brother, what does it profit a man to dig out all the lithium and the gold and the diamonds and have mutilated children being born? What does it profit a nation to dig out all the gold and the diamond and the oil and whatever and pollute the water, killing flora and fauna? Are we not stupid? What really are you doing? One step forward, two steps backward. That is what we are doing. My brother, you don't need the gold, you don't need the diamond. What you need is agriculture. In fact, I advocate for a serious agrarian community, an agrarian state, my brother, my sister. My brother, my sister, you don't need the gold. You do not need the diamond. You do not need the bauxite. What you need is agriculture. Plant the crops. Make sure that we have several plantations of crops. The nation will be independent. And if we want to import anything, we would have made enough money from our agriculture, set up industries and factories, put value to our products, and see where this nation will go. We have seen nations that did not even have an ounce of gold, yet they are far better than Ghana. We have seen nations that have had all this gold and diamond and everything, yet they are nothing to write home about. Liberia on my mind. Sierra Leone on my mind. Some of the poorest countries in the world have all the gold. They have all the diamond. They have all the bauxite. And they have all the oil. Yet they are wallowing in abject poverty. You know what that means? There is a mafia, economic hitmen, my brother, my sister, unleashed by the West to make sure that poverty is in perpetuity in Africa. And it looks like our leaders are so stupid, that is the word. I am so vexed. I am not diplomatic. My brother, my sister, from the days of Goggisberg, even before Goggisberg, we have thrown away all the gold and the diamond. We have the West come into our nation, destroy the surface of the earth, go deep into the boulders of the earth, unleashing dirty chemicals, murderous chemicals onto our oceans. We have sat down to let trawlers come into our nation, harvest our fish, using paid trawling and the rest of them, destroying our flora and fauna. And they give us chicken change when they return. On their way back to Asia, they laugh at us and call us fools, the fools that we truly are. If I was the president, no mining for the rest of the terms that I will be president. If it's 4 years, if it's 8 years, no mining activity, everything halted. We are going to concentrate on replenishing what is lost from our land in terms of the nutrients of the soil, in terms of making our water bodies clean again, what does it profit you to make all the dollars in the world, yet your water is so polluted? You have no agrarian society because all the earth, all the soil is destroyed. So you now go out to import food from wiser people who have kept their environment and their land clean. Is this difficult to do? It hurts. Next thing, and I'm reading this from 3news.com. He says, Bawku, security beefed up ahead of visit by Dr. Bawumia. You know, the other day I was saying that you should go into those areas. He has listened to me. They listen to this show like hell. I don't care whether they listen or not. But the good people of this nation would listen, and they will force them to listen as well. Because this show, my brother, my sister, is the most Pan-African show that Africa has ever had. I am telling you that. Listen. Security has been beefed up in the Bawku municipality and its environs ahead of Vice President Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia's visit to the paramount chief of Kusaug traditional area, Naba Asigri Abugragu Azoka II. Now, the visit of the Vice President to Bawku is to thank the Bawku Naba Zugran Naba Asigri Abugragu Azoka II for his prayers and support during his quest to become the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, the NPP. I'll leave it here. Here it is. I think it's a wise decision by the vice president to go into the area. And it's the wisest decision to go to the, Kusasi Naba. Naba Abugrago. You know why? Bawumia is a Mamprusi man. Now the two factions there are the Mamprusis and the Kusasis. Sadly, they are brothers. It is good to go to the other side first. Talk to them, thank them for whatever they have done, and take the opportunity and make that center stage to talk to the people that the happiest moment is not when you are elected president, but when Mamprusis and Kusasis can come together and dance Damba. That they can come together and do the fire dance. That they will continue to be good and nice and beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. But this man, this lying man, Bawumia, will go to them and he's only talking about party politics. Vote me into power. When I win, I come and build you toilets. Vote me into power, I build you bathrooms. That's what he's going to talk to the people. Unashamedly. Watch what he's going to say. This guy, Bawumia, is going to go there and be talking to them about politics. Vote for me. When I become president, I will do A, B, C, D, E, F. Lies. If I were you, Mr. Vice President, I would not mention a word of politics. I will talk to them as brethren and sistren. And if you can, and it's possible, please get the two factions, Abugrago and the other side from the Mamprusi, in a very private meeting. Drink tea or cocoa or pito, depending on what you want. Cry before them. Let them see the tears. And tell them that these tears would only end if they hug and they come together as one. To God be the glory. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta and Cosby. Noble Anan is in the house, my brother, my sister. Cosby, how are you doing? Everything good with you? You good?
I'm fine, sir.
You're fine. So he's taking over the news right now. We'll return at 12:40. I should have